Good evening, I'm Sarah, and tonight on News Extreme we turn our attention to the White House, where a major announcement promises to reshape the landscape of American manufacturing and signal a new era of industrial strength. In a bold move toward domestic revitalization, South Korean automaker Hyundai and President Donald J. Trump unveiled a sweeping $20 billion investment in U.S.-based production. The centerpiece, a $5.8 billion steel plant in Louisiana, which will mark Hyundai's first ever steel manufacturing facility on American soil, America's next industrial giant. The new steel plant, set to be constructed in Louisiana, is expected to produce more than 2.7 million metric tons of steel annually. Beyond production, it brings with it more than 1,400 jobs and a powerful message. American industry is back on the rise. The steel from this plant will be shipped to Hyundai's auto facilities in Alabama and Georgia, creating a tightly woven supply chain that keeps production and profit at home. Hyundai Chairman Yusen Chung, Louisiana Governor Jeff Landry, and President Trump stood side by side at the White House Monday to share the news with the world. "This is our largest U.S. investment ever," said Chairman Chung, noting that the seeds of this deal were planted back in 2019 during a private meeting with then-President Trump in Seoul. Trump's trade strategy, tariffs and jobs. President Trump hailed the investment as proof that his America First economic policies are delivering real results for American workers. "This investment is a clear demonstration that tariffs very strongly work," Trump said, referencing the 25% tariffs already placed on foreign steel and aluminum, as well as upcoming levies on car imports from Asia and Europe set to begin next month. White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt celebrated the deal online, writing, "More investments, more jobs, and more money in the pockets of hard-working Americans, all thanks to President Trump's economic leadership." A growing trend in U.S. manufacturing. Hyundai's announcement adds to a growing list of companies moving major operations to U.S. soil ahead of expanded tariffs coming April 2nd, which may target nations with trade surpluses, including South Korea. Apple has pledged to invest $500 billion over 4 years into U.S. facilities and operations. Oracle, OpenAI, and SoftBank have teamed up to launch Stargate, an AI infrastructure project backed by a staggering $500 billion commitment. Taiwan semiconductor manufacturing company TSMC and Japan's SoftBank have also announced expansion efforts within the U.S., while some critics recall failed promises, like the Foxconn factory in Wisconsin announced in 2017, which delivered far fewer jobs than projected. Trump's administration insists this new wave of deals is different. Where the auto industry stands now. Despite Trump's rhetoric about saving American carmakers, U.S. factories are already dominating North American auto production. According to S&P Global Mobility, U.S. factories built 10.2 million cars last year, Mexico produced 4 million, and Canada produced 1.3 million. Over 1 million Americans currently work in vehicle and auto parts manufacturing. Still, companies like Stellantis have promised to reopen shuttered plants, including one in Illinois, as part of renewed commitments to domestic production. But such reopenings may not materialize until 2027 or later. What comes next? As the Louisiana plant breaks ground, all eyes will be on how fast the promises materialize. Will this investment lead to sustainable jobs and real revitalization? Or will it join a long list of projects that fell short? For now, Hyundai's historic pledge and Trump's tariff-fueled strategy have captured headlines and rekindled the vision of an industrial America rising once again. For News Extreme, I'm Sarah. Stay with us as we follow Hyundai's next chapter and America's renewed push to bring business back home.